it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with a different video. It is a review of some products that I've been talking about a lot in my weekly makeup baskets. Some people have been asking kind of more details of each product, especially because some of them are very high-end, because we're fancy over here on Make Life Your Runway. So I thought I would go ahead and talk about each product and also show a demo. I am wearing all the products on my face right now, so you can kind of see as you watch this video kind of how they are after everything's applied, but you'll also see me applying each product. So if this sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Okay, the very first thing I used, as you'll see, is the Jack Black Intense Therapy Lip Balm. This is in Natural Mint and Shea Butter, SPF 25. This is about $7.50 at both Ulta and Sephora. I like this so much that I went ahead and bought another one so I can kind of keep them in different places. It's very nourishing and it has that mint tingle to it, so it feels like it's doing something, and I feel like it is. It keeps my lips, they feel like plumped and not dry, and I don't know, I just really like putting it on as I put on my makeup, and then as you'll see later, I'll just wipe it off before I put on a lip color. So I really like this and I do recommend it. I really like the Fresh lip treatments, but they're $25, and I've heard people talk about these, and with it being only a $7.50 price point, I was like, that's a huge difference. I'm gonna go ahead and try it, and I'm glad I did because it's totally worth the money. The next thing I use is one thing that I've gotten a lot of questions about. This was recommended to me, but then people, since I've bought it, kind of want to know about it. It is the Peter Thomas Roth Clinical Skincare 24K Pure Luxury Lift and Firm Prism Cream. This is an all-over self-adjusting illuminator and targeted highlight. So this can be used in so many ways. It claims to have properties that help your skin firm. But I've seen people use it as an all-over primer like I did in this video. I've seen people use it just to highlight like the high points of their face. I've seen them do it under their makeup, on top of their makeup. There's so many different uses with it. I personally like it because I have very dry skin. And so anything I can do to add some light illumination, something to it, I go ahead and do. It says the directions is it can be used all over, like I said. To highlight face, apply desired amount to fingertips and blend into cheekbones, brow bones, bridge of the nose, and templates. Highlight body by applying to décolleté, shoulder, and legs. So it doesn't claim to be a primer, but I use it as a primer, and I think it works fine in that way. It also works well if you want to do a targeted highlight. This is $42. I think what you're paying for is the quality of the product. Yeah, you could go to the drugstore and get some of the Maybelline and CoverGirl and NYX products that are like this, but you're not getting that quality of ingredient. So I think that's the biggest thing you're getting, that it is, I don't know if they're cruelty-free. I'm sorry, I don't know that about Peter Thomas Roth, but you are getting high quality ingredients that are not filled with fillers and parabens and all of that stuff. So that's pretty much what you're paying for. It sits nice on the face, it doesn't break me out, and it does leave me glowing all day. So if you're looking to be fancy, then check it out. But I don't know, it's just one of those things that's personal. Like, do you feel like spending that money and having a nice glow, or are you okay with what you have? I enjoy it. I don't feel a need to take it back. I did get it while it was 20% off at Ulta and I had a gift card, so I didn't pay that full $42, but that's the price, so yeah. Anyways, moving on. This is actually the first time I used it, which was in this video. It's the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Hydrating Tint. This right here. This is in the color Nude 40. This color range is pretty good. It goes very porcelain to maybe medium dark. It doesn't go very dark, unfortunately. Like I said, it was the first time using it, and I think it went on well. It was $14, so it is an more expensive foundation from the drugstore, and I will take it back if I don't like it, if I find that it breaks up through the day, or I don't know. So this particular item is a first impression. Everything else I've used many times. But yeah, so far so good. It has like that Clinique wand, which is kind of trial and error until you learn how to use it. You'll see my demo. I wasn't really sure what to do with it. But so far so good. It's gotten really good reviews on YouTube, and I wanted to check it out. And I think it looks nice on the skin. We'll just have to see how it wears throughout the day. Moving on to concealer, this is the Milani Retouch Erase Lightening Concealer right here. This one is in the color medium light 03. And as you can see, like you can still see like my dark circles and stuff. It is a very, very thin formula, and so it's truly only going to brighten and cover some of the dark circles, but it's not going to give you that full coverage. So that's really personal what you want out of it. You can see the container is really dirty, but I do like the squeeze tube. This is roughly $10 at the drugstore. I really like that Milani is coming out with a lot of products, and their packaging is really sleek, even though the writing and stuff always wears off. It at least looks cute at first. I like it. It's just an everyday natural concealer. If you're looking to do full glam, I don't know that this will work for you. And also you have to be careful of setting powder. Some setting powders kind of like crumble on top of this. I think so far today, let me look. I noticed when I was applying I had some issues, but it looks like it's fine now. So that's another thing. If you do want to set it, but you need to kind of play around with the setting powders you have to see if what you have works well with it. So moving on to the Marc Jacobs blush. Oh my god, I love this blush so much. It is worth the price point. This one is in Kink and Kisses 504. When you buy a high-end product, like a $40 to $44 blush like this, you have expectations for it, and this one meets all of my expectations. Like, it applies perfectly, it blends easily, like it never looks bad. Like nothing I do ever looks bad. And you see how I tap my brush through? That's how I get an even color so that it does look nice on the cheeks and they look even. I absolutely love it. It just gives like this slight flushed look to your cheeks. It's beautiful. Like if you want to spend money on it, I say go for it. It's extreme sticker shock. Oh my god, so many times I went to Sephora and I'm like, I'm buying it today, and I couldn't because of that sticker price. But I had bought the Born This Way concealer and I didn't like it, so I returned it. And when I bought that concealer, I had like a 15% off, or I think it was like 25 off 50, whatever that coupon that came out a month ago. So I used that, bought the concealer, returned it, and then bought this. So I got it at a little bit of a discount. But yeah, I really like it. I think it was worth the money. I'm so sorry for your budget, but it's really, really, really nice. Then the highlighter I used was the Expose Highlight by Tarte. As you can see, it's a very natural highlight. There's nothing too crazy out of it. This is pretty expensive. It's $28. This came in a set that I talked about a while back in a haul, but I like it. It's very natural though. I don't know that I would encourage you to spend $28 on it, but if it came in a set or something like that, I think you'll enjoy it. I just don't think it's something to go out of your way to get, but I do just apply it in the natural, like tops of the cheek, nose, eyebrows, that kind of thing. Alright, moving along guys, moving along. Next we have the CoverGirl. This is the Jules eyeshadow palette that just came out. I have very mixed feelings about this. I think the colors are beautiful. You can see that I use this pink color in my crease in combination with the Melt Stack, just to give me more definition. Then I use kind of this rose-toned sparkle on my lid, and then I went into this gold one on the outer edge to deepen it up just a little bit. There is some fallout. You do need to set a base. These won't show up without a base. Like, they're just not going to give you the pigmentation you want. This is about $12. I had a coupon for CVS, so I got it for $10. I think it's really pretty, and if you don't have any sparkly eyeshadows in your collection, it's worth picking up. But if you have some, I don't think it's worth going out of your way to get. I don't know if I'm going to keep it, to be honest. I think I'm going to use it a couple more times, and it might end up going back. As you know, I'm all about returning makeup. Makeup is so expensive, and the way that companies and stores keep jacking up the price, I'm not going to keep products that I don't like. So I'm on the fence about that one. I don't know yet. I don't know, but it does look really pretty on the eyes. Next we have CoverGirl So Lashy. The formula is really nice. I think it makes my lashes look nice, but that brush is ridiculous. I wouldn't recommend it. It's weird. And then last but not least, we have the new Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. Mine is in Give Me Mocha 925B. I am wearing it on my lips. I've worn this multiple times, and it's a beautiful color. It wears well. You can eat and drink and kiss, and it's not going to transfer. But it does have like kind of a short lifespan on your lips. Obviously, if you're eating, most products have a short lifespan. But I would say just living your life how you do. Within like 3 to 4 hours, it's pretty crumbly. And so you have two options. Take it off, or what I like to do is put a lip gloss on top of it. And this L'Oreal 500 Molto Mauve is pretty similar in color, so I'll go ahead and put that on top of it, because liquid lipsticks are hard to apply, so putting a gloss over it is kind of the best way to get more life out of it without having to take it off and reapply, or whatever the situation may be. After my gloss, so I wear this for about 3 or 4 hours, put gloss on after an hour, it's pretty much faded. So, $5 is the price point. I think that it's worth the $5, especially if you're new to liquid lipstick or you just want a couple to have on hand. 3 to 4 hours is still a long time to get out of a lipstick, so at $5, I'm not mad at it. But just keep in mind, it's not the most long-wearing formula. So, yeah, that's everything. Thank you all for watching. I hope you like this style of review. Like I said, it's very new to me. Please leave any questions or comments down below. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!